What the fuck are these drafts, by the way? So you have MF Amumu. You have MF Amumu down in bot lane. Susi Baka on Akshan. Excellent. Susi Baka. Beautiful. Okay, so Owner is going to be on the Echo in the jungle. I'm not sure that I like the Chilling Smite, but I guess for his allies it's really good. Like what he did there. He smited the Gromp, not the blue. Yep. He's just mixing everything up. He gets the stun onto the Gromp. He's opting for, obviously, the sustain side of the jungle. Does the Time Winder again. Not the, never mind. He did it fine. He did the patience jungling very fine. Okay, we got, we can see Owner on the bottom right, but we got some action happening up here. In bot lane. Jhin actually does not use his spells. And so the thing is, though, is that the Ignite that Amumu put out, I think, is actually more than worthwhile, because now if MF and Amumu want to, I'm pretty sure that they can just crash. They can crash 3 and reset now. They can definitely look for crash 3 reset. If they continue to play the lane out with Jhin still having his refillable potions and his biscuits, what'll end up happening is that by wave 5, well, actually, maybe not after that double up. I was going to say that by wave 5 and 6, Jhin would be back into a position to do some stuff. Owner here in mid lane gets the passive off onto the Qiyana. Qiyana not long for the world. Owner going to pick up the first blood, give the assist over to Akshan, and now Owner with quite a bit of HP in the tank because he still has that refillable potion. This is a beautiful wave state. This is a super beautiful wave state. The cannon, very healthy. Can't really see how far Akshan is.
Thanks for everything you do for us. Hope
yeah, thank you, Adversity, 15 months. Heart. Yeah, so the cannon's there to absorb a lot of time. And yeah, Akshan's back. So this is totally fine. Now, yeah, I mean, you can see that LeBlanc's a little bit ahead of in gold right now, but Akshan's going to be able to clean that up in just a second, and then he'll be the one that has the gold advantage. Now, in terms of combat stats, this is actually pretty interesting. LeBlanc was able to get a better edge than Akshan because he has the Cull, she has the Darksteel Corrupting in the inventory with the boots. She's probably going to try to go for Sork Penetration boots as her first item, and she's probably just going to look to avoid Akshan inside of the laning phase. And you can see Akshan's up a little bit in the gold department. I think he's also up a little bit in the EXP department. Now, the other thing, though, is that Tixon still has the teleport. So there's that. Mousecat, thank you for subbing Twitch Prime. Okay. So Owner is just pathing towards the right-hand side. He'll probably just do this into this. So he'll probably do Scuttle into Gromp. Does he trophies 9% when to Masters? Yes. He lost one game getting Masters, and then he lost a second game later on. Who's excited to see LeBlanc do absolutely nothing? Me. Very excited. Vayne's doing okay, but, I mean, Lilia will be much more valuable later on. Okay, so Owner actually did Scuttle Crab, and then he immediately looked for something aggressive. And this might have just been because of the trades that were happening. Now, it might look like it's kind of bad for Owner to be here, but he picks up the remnants of the wave, and he also gets the EXP onto the LeBlanc. Qiyana, however, is ahead on EXP because, again, Owner did not go into his right-hand side jungle. I have no idea what the fuck happened in top lane. That's really weird. Vayne got a flash condemn off onto Lilia. And so now Vayne's in a very good spot. Owner does have the red buff, and so Qiyana should have been respectful and is going to get tanked by quite a lot. So I don't actually know what Kira is doing. I think what Kira is doing is he's just trying to get as much EXP as possible from mid lane because he wants to hit level 6 so that he has that ultimate available so that he's going to have a lot more potency. Now, he doesn't actually go into check here. He's only able to do this if LeBlanc's willing to go with him. LeBlanc is coming over now, but you can see that because the MF and the Amumu are pushed underneath the turret, if MF and Amumu were able to maybe move up or something like that, and had they been doing it a little bit sooner, maybe you get something with Echo, given that he doesn't have his flash. But as it stands, nothing gonna really happen. Nice flashy, yeah. Okay, so Owner's team is very ahead. I guess we're gonna get a replay now of what's happening. So we'll take a look. So Lilia's E is on cooldown, and so okay, and we'll take a look. And there's the bullet, and that's a really nice flashy. That's a very good flashy pin, and it looks like Akshan. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. This guy's playing like a complete monkey the entire time with his trades. There's no reason for him to be playing the way that he does because he has less sustain than the LeBlanc, so he should just be aiming to play economy against her. This is really, really sad. LeBlanc now has 4 Darksteel stacks. She's going to be able to reset. She's going to shove in this wave, probably reset and get Sorkpen boots. There's no reason for her, with the accelerated AP from the Dark Seal, to ever go into Lost Chapter here and continue to try to play like a sustained game, because she already has superior to sustained action. Yeah. So this is definitely better. Lilia has double domination runes.
That is true. Faker is now in game. It's up to you.
That's kind of weird. Okay. Oh, Faker's in game?
Yeah. I can see if there's anyone else in his game.
Okay. We can go into Faker's game. We can just keep shuffling around. Okay. How's Comet on MF? Comet on MF is primarily just there for lane poke. Okay. And he went for the Lost Chapter. Yeah, it's a bad buy by LeBlanc. She should have just gotten the Sorkpen boots, because she's not continuing to try to play a sustained game against Akshan. Should have just gone for the Sorkpen boots. Would have been a much better decision. Okay. Finally getting the kill there. My phone just went off. I don't know why. We'll just move into Faker's game in just a bit here. Do you split screen between this game and Faker's game? I don't think that's not possible. Yeah, Owner is also going to die.
It is possible. However, there's a trade-off of production quality, but you can't be in 2 games at once.
Jesus. Okay. What the fuck? I did not know. Okay, now we are in the Faker game. Faker versus Nemesis here.
Snake Enjoyer.
Oh, okay. We have a replay from Owner's game in the bottom right. And we have Faker's game. We are actually tracking the pros right now, guys. This is it. Hello, Accursed Wraith. Holy shit. What the fuck? All right, so Owner's doing fine. All right, we're tracking T1 right now. This is totally fine. Holy shit. Okay, and this is it. Okay, so Gumayushi is on Gumayushi's on Lucian. And okay, so Faker laning phase right now against Kayle. Looks like Olaf's gonna go in for a gank. Owner's just farming the golems. And Faker is trying to get a kill here. And oh, if the axe actually hit, maybe there's merit to flash chase, but Faker didn't have level 3. And so that is the only unfortunate thing. He doesn't have the Q there to go for the Q with the flash to try to stay onto the Kayle. And now Graves, this is really bad by Graves. Graves should not be coming into mid lane because there's no gank possible. I think what he's doing right now, which is to try to invade Olaf, does kind of make sense because he has flash. Although it's not electrocute on Graves, it's fleet footwork. So actually maybe it doesn't make any sense. So what Graves might actually try to do here is he might try to do this instead of anything else. But it does seem like Olaf has found him. Graves does get the Scuttle Crab. W there is there by Kayle. Graves is going to flash the Playful Trickster. Faker now is in a bit of trouble as Kayle is waiting, I think, for the Q to come back up or something. Smokescreen is there on Graves. I'm not sure. They do have the Scuttle Crab. Faker's Playful Trickster is up in 2 seconds, though. They are totally safe. And you can see that now they're trying to move down into bottom. I do not think that these players have any fucking awareness of what is going on the minimap, as it does seem like H Zoom B is going to finally be taken down. Teleport coming in from the Ornn. Ornn is going to get the clap there. Graves now trying to kite up towards the Scuttle Crab. He is going to be able to get to it, but it doesn't matter as Gumayushi is there as well. Faker did not die. Faker has the teleport if he wants to use it, using it in mid lane. Can Macro pay attention to the minimap? No, he can. I don't know what's wrong with these players, but it doesn't actually matter, as he's just going to run into mid lane. Does not matter. Faker going to get the kill there, and Kayle is now uber far behind. Gumayushi, Faker, yet again, extremely far ahead. How do they always end up on the same team? Not even really sure, but first we're going to go back into Owner's game, as Owner right now 2-1-1, and Kirei and him are the same level right now. Yuma's Ghostblade was picked up. Rocket Bell is there. Owner going to come down for the gank down into bot lane. Amumu with a really good ultimate, but the Echo does still have the ult available, actually uses it to get it off onto both of the targets before we head back into Faker's game, as Playful Trickster used defensively just to get some poke onto the Kayle, as Olaf there flanking from the right hand or left hand side onto a World of Love, and World of Love is not choosing to actually farm the jungle. Ornn being pulled over now as well. Camille having a field day up there in top lane. Holy shit. We're casting 2 games. Oh my god. All right. Faker now going to use the Playful Trickster again. I do think that that one is a little bit reckless because he had the wave coming into him. So given that Kale's HP value very low, Kale's still very far away from the 6, you can actually see Graves understands that Kale is in a bit of trouble right now. Going to try to come into mid lane, try to get a push. Faker going for the Playful Trickster, gets the slow onto Kale, understanding his threshold right now. Olaf is coming in, doesn't actually use the E. The smoke screen is a little bit bullshit, but Faker going to be able to use the Q to get in there, and Graves tries to use the quick draw to get another auto attack off. Not going to be able to do that. Coaching Lion was trying to come over to mid lane, but obviously very well played by Poopmaker along with Faker, as Gumayusi and it seems like TD Gimme down there in bot lane are currently freezing. Faker 3-0-1 on the Fizz, 6 Darksteel stacks. This game is fucking over. As Ornn, he did make that teleport play down into bot lane, but it didn't matter because worst top 72 still did not have to really do anything. Has the teleport in his pocket. Massive CS advantage right now as well. Massive EXP lead. The Camille is just light years ahead. Kale is set so far behind. Graves is so far behind in what should have been actually an otherwise very good matchup. You can see the World of Love. We talked about it very early on with his opening route where he tried to go up into mid lane and then he tried to make, incorrect decisions for the Olaf invade at blue, but then he got caught up in his own mistake and then he moved back down to Scuttlecrab. And we're just taking a look at what is going on in Owner's game. 4-1-1 for Owner right now. 4 Darksteel stacks. Owner having a bit of trouble in that game, but we'll see if we're going to come back to that, see if he's going to be able to carry. Faker now 3,000 gold lead and is maintaining the freeze. He has the level 6. He knows that with the Megalodon, if he can actually reach, he aims for it, doesn't actually connect. That would have been a dead Kale. And so the Megalodon does not connect. Faker's DPI maybe a little bit too high, not the end of the world. He is continuing to maintain that freeze. You can see he's trying to pull the minion wave back right now, telling Kale to basically back the fuck off. Gumayusi and Nami currently underneath the turret, looking for some poke, not going to be able to find it. Maybe Gumayusi could have actually taken that opportunity to get a recall off, but Faker continuing to maintain this freeze, and he's just basically breaking Kale's neck. He's denying her so much EXP, so much gold, and this is the best thing that he can possibly do. He knows that Kale is just, a little bit away from getting that level 6, getting that range advantage. Faker very low on mana right now, but playing in the right pocket. Graves not able to do anything because Faker has intel from the left-hand side. Olaf now coming into mid lane to help Faker shove out because he knows that Faker doesn't actually have mana, but actually Olaf turning his attention onto Kale. If Olaf goes down, Kale would probably actually get the level up, but with Faker's assistance, they're able to actually get the kill onto Kale. Olaf now going to move back onto the right-hand side, turn his attention over to the Scuttlecrab, has the smite in his pocket, it's going to be able to break that shield, whereas Olaf normally cannot do that. Camille goes for the hook shot. Macro does not actually have level 6 on Ornn, and Camille doing a lot of damage. Hits the W. I'm not actually sure about the E usage there to press for damage. It doesn't really do anything. Poopmaker now down here in the bottom lane after having picked up the Scuttlecrab. They want to go for the dive onto Draven and to Nautilus. Olaf does have his ultimate available, and it does seem like the tanking is very well done. Poopmaker making that work. Gumayusi does get 1 kill. Faker currently in mid lane, continuing to farm up very well right now. Kale continues to be very far behind. World of Love coming down here into bot lane. Has the Q, has the R available, and the Ricochet doesn't land onto Nami. Gumayusi a little slow on the exhaust. Finally is there. Kale with the flash Q. It lands onto Lucian, gets the level up, shut down. That's going to help bring Kale back into the game. Worst top now, just going to use the hook shot to get away. Maybe looking for a recall. No, he's going to go for the honey fruit, actually. Just wants to get the honey fruit. He wants to continue to stay in laning phase until he can get to the Sheen and then proceed into the Divine Blunderer. Currently 5,000 gold lead almost. Oh, I'm sorry. 4,000 gold lead actually right now for T1 Faker and Gumayusi. Split screen. Owner now is on the bottom as Owner. It does seem like he is the only thing holding his team together. That LeBlanc definitely is a bit of a problem. Looking like Tyler 1 right now in the mid lane. Does have the Mage Eyes up right now. I do not know why Jhin and Nautilus are currently in there in mid lane. Akshan's going to move down to bot lane, look to pick up that turret. Vayne is going to get killed. I don't know why she's overextending. It's 15 minutes. There's no plates remaining. No reason to do that. Should have just been taking the golems. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, Faker is just farming a giant wave underneath the turret. Owner King going underneath the turret, tanking, and Jhin gets the shutdown on LeBlanc. Super big because the Magi stacks are currently lost. We got some action now on Faker's screen in the right-hand side mini-map, as Cloud Dragon still has not actually been captured by Faker's team. I do feel like that is a little bit of a blunder. Owner going to turn his attention back to the blue buff and going to do the Gromp simultaneously at the same time. And it seems like Gumayusi and Nami are going to continue to shove in bot lane. Faker maybe Looking for a rotation down to bot lane, does have the Megalodon available. He can go over the wall with E. Seems like Draven and Nautilus are aware of this. They are going to back off. Oner just going to continue to farm. Path up to top lane. Vayne looking for another trade onto Lilia as they are in an action. Lilia does actually die. We had to cast that one from the minimap. I hope you don't mind. As Vayne now trying to struggle for her life. Doesn't matter. Kirei able to get the kill there on the Qiyana. Qiyana looking like she wants to try to get the turret. Oner coming in with the sweeper active. Oner casts the W. Knows that he's not going to be able to reach Qiyana, I don't think. Qiyana should be slippery here. Has the red smite. Has the flash. And it looks like Qiyana actually wants to challenge Echo here, but it doesn't actually seem like it's going to happen. They're both extremely high HP values, and again, Echo has that blue smite. He does not have the red smite. Oner looking for any sort of window that we can get in, and we got more action on the right-hand side now, and as Draven is just getting fucking smashed by both the axes, and there's really nothing for him to do. Ornn ultimate going out on the right-hand side. Nami going to flash over the wall, not be brought down by the turret aggro. Ornn is just a sitting duck underneath the turret. Faker here now as well. He's going to throw the Megalodon. It lands onto Ornn. He does not have any ability or anywhere to go. Kayle currently in mid lane. Graves with the Rift Herald going to summon it in mid lane. Camille is still up there in top lane, and she's just continuing to get bigger and bigger. Almost going to have that Divine Blunderer soon. Ornn going to be making his way over to the Frostfire Fist. And Graves, I think, yeah, Graves is going for, obviously, the lethality variant. Faker going to teleport onto the minion. Faker wanting blood as Graves actually goes in for the quick draw, tries to get the ricochet, trying to do a lot of damage to Faker. He gets the level up, gets a little bit more HP in his pocket. Faker with 10 Magi stacks. He's trying to save the turret plates. He doesn't want him to get in. Playful Trickster is there to keep him alive. A lot of damage, but he uses that Zhonya's, and Graves wants to get that last turret plate so that the Herald crashes in, deals the exact amount of damage. Olaf coming in now with the Chilling Smite as, okay, Divine Judgment is cast by Kayle. Beautiful bubble by Nami, and Faker is able to help get the assist there. Olaf is on the right-hand side. Axe not going to miss, but or not going to actually connect. As another bubble by Nami actually lands. Holy fuck, Poop Maker. Holy shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? Poopmaker is shoving in the poop of everyone in this game right now. He has the Gore Drinker completed. We're coming back over to Oner. Oner is literally trying to 1v9 inside of this game on the Echo. Has the Lichbane, has the Proto Belt. And Oner is... This is actually a very good example of what happens when 3 of your teammates are way worse than their opponents, it seems like. But Oner is actually taking over the game on Echo, and what a champion to do it. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, Gumayusi ends up diving. It looks like Jin with the curtain call is landing some connections. Oner does want to go in. Mumu lands it onto Oner. Oner going to cast the ultimate, but Jin brought down by Kirei on the backhand side. Oner diving the inhibitor turret, not able to land that last damage. The ignite was used by a Mumu, and so that is, you know, I mean, that's something that's going on there. 3,000 gold lead right now. Kirei activates the Yumu's Ghostblade, not able to, I think, see where Oner actually was. We come back into Faker's game on the right-hand side, and it does look like Galio is going to go down. Faker is just continuing to shove down here in bottom. We're probably not going to have too much more action. Kirei gets the kill onto Galio. Infernal Dragon is the second one of the game, so Kirei probably wants to be interested in trying to take that. LeBlanc is in close proximity. Vayne, for some unholy fucking reason, still up in top lane. We were talking about that a lot yesterday. As, okay, Olaf and Camille do manage to get another kill on this Ornn. Now, Ornn dying over and over and over. One of the other reasons that it's not very good is because Ornn's levels are getting so stunted. Faker diving Kayle underneath the turret, knows that she doesn't have the Divine Judgment. There's nothing that she can really do. Meanwhile, in mid lane, Gumayusi is getting another kill on the Draven. He went for the Gale Force this game, just to be that much more nimble. There is definitely a lot of skill shots that are active on the side of the blue team, and so, you know, he's doing pretty good there. Graves with the Yumu's Ghostblade first item. I think that's a very dumb build path. I really don't think that has any purpose, even though it is solo queue. Do not think that he's one of the champions that are going to benefit from it. Gumayusi now, this time, quick on the exhaust, is going to completely nullify Graves' damage, as Oner looking for lethal on Lilia, going to be put to sleep. And now he's just going to take the honey fruit, as it seems like Akshan was a little upset. He built a lot of null magic mantles, as he is going to just end up refunding them. As, okay, we're back into the split screen. Gumayusi is going to have to use the Relentless Pursuit to get away. Kayle flashes the wall, goes for the Q. Nami is going to be pulled in by Nautilus, as Olaf is now there as well. Kayle ultimate almost up, is available, but Camille is here as well. Hextech ultimatum. Nautilus getting a stun onto Poopmaker. Does not really matter. Faker joins the fray as well, brings down Nautilus, and it is 3 for 2 in the end. Faker's team coming out on top, even when you factor in the shutdowns. Oner is throwing up the thumbs up. Looks like Oner actually really wants to maybe make something happen. You see a lot of pings going down around the Baroon Nashor. They have intel onto the Lilia. Vayne gets the condemn on that corner right there. Very well done by the Vayne player. Meanwhile, in mid lane, Draven flashes away from Faker's Playful Trickster. Faker does not continue the pursuit, does not have Zhonya's Hourglass in his inventory, didn't want to continue on, but now he's going to wait for his cooldown. He's going forward. Playful Trickster lands this time. Shield Bow, not going to be enough to save Draven. Tyler1 would have killed him there, though. 10 seconds until Mountain Dragon is going to come up as Galio is looking for some action along with Owner. Owner is going to get tagged against the wall. He doesn't... Oh, wait, he has his fucking ult. Holy shit. Amumu's going to snare it up as well. Goes into the stasis. Galio with the hero's entrance, and Owner is going to actually be able to get away. That's twice in one game. He's actually managed to use the Echo ultimate for damage, and holy fucking shit, what a 1v9 performance actually by him. That's actually... Even though we're only getting bits and pieces of that game, it's a really good game to watch if you're a jungler, I think, to just watch how Owner is single-handedly dragging the corpses of his teammates across the finish line inside of the game. Camille now using the hookshot to go over the wall. Not going to be able to be caught there by the Nautilus, who throws the Q first. Should have thrown the R first, especially because he didn't hit the terrain. And Camille going to be able to get away. Meanwhile, in Owner's game, Owner's team will actually pick up the Baron, and I think that they're actually in a really good position. Holy shit, my abs are getting a workout. As currently in Faker's game, 13,000 gold advantage right now. Gumayusi and Nami are going to look to raise this turret, and Kayle does get tagged by the bubble there. Ornn going to flash away, but it was too late. The animation from Camille's ult was already active. Here comes the tidal wave, and Graves, no one's actually going to be tagged. Olaf is going to look for another axe onto the Nautilus. Kayle does not have ult, but I'm not sure that they're aware that Kayle doesn't have ultimate. Maybe some miscommunication, or just no one actually pinging Kayle's ultimate cooldown, because Gumayusi could have definitely gone a little bit more aggressive. Camille currently up in top lane. Faker trying to get the wave down in bot lane in as another bubble ends up going out. Gumayusi looking for blood. Faker escorts the wave in. Owner right now clearing out a control ward in his game. Draven Axe ends up coming out, tries to clear some of the wave. The Echo just giving a little bit of vision. He's trying to poke with Q as, okay, there you go. Deadly Flourish coming out by Jhin, and it looks like the siege is now going to begin. Galio's going to go in, gets the taunt off. Are they going to have enough damage to actually get a kill onto anyone? The stun goes down. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, Ornn ultimate coming out. Nami flashes away. Meanwhile, Owner is getting tagged by Lilia. Will she cast the sleep? Doesn't matter. Olaf currently on the Kayle right now as Camille running for it in Owner's game. Does look like Ornn is going to get the kill onto Gumayusi. Faker gets the kill onto Kayle. And, okay, so they are going to end up managing to raise the inhibitor. What is Draven currently doing? It looks like he's not playing. So Tyler1 has been found. He's actually currently located in Europe. He is standing idle, opting not to play the game. He does have the shield bow. He has the boots. Not even spinning the axes doesn't matter. As meanwhile, in Owner's game, one Nexus turret has been raised in Faker's game. Meanwhile, in Owner's game, Owner does get tagged a lot. Has to use the ult prematurely. Gets tagged by the Qiyana ultimate as he was pretty close to the terrain. But Owner's team now up 10,000 gold. Things were looking real grim for them early on. Meanwhile, in Faker's game, the enemy team does respawn, and it looks like Draven has opted to continue playing. Doesn't want to get that AFK penalty by Rito Games. As, okay, Jhin does get lit up right away. Owner looking for some more action. Gonna do a lot of damage with that Time Winder. Has the Dark Seal, or has the Dark Seal at 10 stacks. We'll see if he turns it into a Mage Eyes. Honestly, if he builds Morello, I'm contacting Joe. 40 seconds until the Ocean Dragon is going to come up. Meanwhile, right-hand side, Faker picks up the Cosmic Drive on Fizz, wants the increased CDR so that he's able to be that much more slippery inside of the fights. Knows that he doesn't need a lot of damage. He's got the Magi at 25 stacks. Does look like the Megalodon is going to land onto the Ornn. Nami going to get knocked up. Meanwhile, Owner getting a double kill on the left-hand side as LeBlanc not able to do anything there. She's just going to have to look on. She's looking for another distortion. Wants to try to go in maybe, but Akshan going to dive her and get the kill anyway. Has the ultimate from Galio, and meanwhile, Faker staring down 4 people. Does get tagged by the Nautilus Q and also followed up by the Nautilus passive. Playful Trickster used defensively as Owner is raising the Nexus turret with his teammates. He does have that Lich Bane, has a lot of AP. The Nexus is exposed. Will they be able to end the game right now? Owner looking for it, uses the ultimate again to get more damage. It's always rare to see Echo actually get that off, but it doesn't matter. Owner manages to win the game. The rest of the T1 players, Faker and Gumayusi, are now also going to end their game as they are managing to raise the Nexus turrets. Camille doing what she does best. She did not have a lot of KP this game, honestly. 5 kill participation out of 33. Okay, now 6 out of 33. And the game will not actually end because they were griefing a little bit. But honestly, if you want to talk about griefing, the blue team's kind of griefing because they're opting to play 4 versus 5. Actually, you know what? It's not even really 4 versus 5 at this point. It's more like 4 versus 6 because Draven's playing for the enemy team. But Faker did die, doesn't have the teleport available. Nami is here, but Camille gonna go in. Nami and Camille probably more than enough to do this. Draven's not a champion. They can just ignore him. Camille with the Cho'Gath ultimate on a 4-second cooldown as Draven, no damage whatsoever. Poopmaber gonna just get healed up. Triple kill for the Camille, and now they are raising the Nexus as Graves just trying to farm a little bit of his stats, and this game is more than over. And so both of the T1 games with Owner, Gumushi, and Faker are gonna end up being successful. And this is honestly almost a 20,000 gold lead at 19 minutes. I don't think I've actually seen something like this. I think there was one game in LCK at one point that was also a complete blow. But it looks like Worst Top 72 now is wanting to kill the Nexus before he dies. He does last hit. He gets the 50 gold. Holy shit, my stomach. Oh my god. Oh, I need some water. Fuck. Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? Let's go for 3, Joe.